As the close-knit community of Port Charles faces yet another wave of emotional turbulence, the juxtaposition of farewell and rebirth stirs up memories, unresolved emotions, and questions that linger in the hearts of many. Lulu Spencer's impending awakening after Sam McCall's tragic sacrifice is laden with complexities that resonate with nearly every resident. As Port Charles prepares to say a final goodbye to Sam, a collective question emerges: how do you move on while grappling with guilt, loss, and the bittersweet relief of a life saved? Rocco Falconeri, struggling with his youthful understanding of life and death, grapples with a unique form of survivor's guilt. He often compared his circumstances to those of Scout Quartermain and Danny Morgan, who had the comfort of their mother's presence, unlike him. This resentment was an unspoken reality of his life, a natural response to the hand he was dealt. Now, with his mother set to awaken, Rocco's guilt festers in new ways. He feels the burden of her survival being tethered to Sam's tragic end. His inner conflict is one of mixed relief, joy, and guilt, painting a picture of a young man on the edge of emotional discovery. He stands at the crossroads of gratitude and remorse, unsure how to honor Sam's memory while embracing his mother's miraculous recovery. Dante Falconeri, meanwhile, faces a similar but distinctly different struggle. Knowing Sam's passing may have been influenced by her desire to help him adds a layer of sorrow that cuts deep. Dante's role in Sam's sacrifice haunts him, a ghost of goodwill twisted into something tragic. He cannot escape the nagging thought that her death was, in some way, a choice she made for him, a fact that lingers like a dark cloud over what should be a time of celebration for Lulu's return. As he faces this paradox, Dante is left questioning how to balance gratitude for Lulu's life with the weight of Sam's absence, a challenge that draws out his vulnerabilities in ways he never anticipated. In true Greek tragedy fashion, the story of Sam's sacrifice mirrors a mythological saga, echoing themes of love, loss, and resurrection. General Hospital has long delighted fans with these complex and interwoven storylines, and this is no exception. The irony of saying goodbye to Sam only to welcome Lulu back into the fold isn't lost on anyone, least of all the mourners who attend Sam's memorial. The air is thick with emotional tension as they anticipate the return of one beloved figure while grieving another. It's a cycle of life and death as raw as it is symbolic, giving Port Charles yet another reason to reflect on the fragile boundaries between love, loyalty, and sacrifice. Jason Morgan, Maxie Jones, Laura Collins, and the extended network of Port Charles characters each find themselves tangled in this web of emotion. Laura's joy over her daughter's return is tempered by a somber acknowledgement of the sacrifice that made it possible. For Jason, Sam's former partner and confidant, the reality is starker. He faces the prospect of moving forward without her steadfast presence by his side, a challenge made more poignant by his memories of their life together. Maxie, too, mourns the loss of her friend, reflecting on what Sam meant to her and the void her departure will leave in the lives of everyone she touched. And then there's Lucky Spencer, Lulu's brother and Sam's former love. The complications here are manifold. While he rejoices over his sister's second chance, there's an undeniable sadness that creeps into his heart, a bittersweet farewell to someone who once meant everything to him. This moment forces Lucky to confront the unresolved remnants of his relationship with Sam, a realization that he may never fully come to terms with. Seeing his sister saved at the expense of a former flame stirs a unique sense of duality within him, love and loss, past and future, entangled in a moment he'll remember forever. As Lulu's eyes open, the atmosphere at Sam's memorial transforms, marking a jarring shift from mourning to celebration. It's a poignant, almost surreal moment, a juxtaposition that lays bare the emotional fragility of the human experience. The people of Port Charles find themselves on an emotional roller coaster, one that propels them from the depths of despair to the heights of joy, only to remind them that life is as unpredictable as it is precious. In this moment, Lulu's awakening is more than just a medical miracle, it's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the sacrifices made along the way. In a town as dynamic as Port Charles, no story ever truly ends. Sam McCall's legacy will linger, an indelible mark on the lives of those she touched. Her sacrifice, while tragic, has paved the way for a new beginning, one that will undoubtedly shape the future of everyone around her.